Hey guys, we're officially back at it. I'm Cheney 180.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Fallen Fat.
I'm playing with myself.
I am Boog Nice.
And you're listening to another episode of They're Not Dolls.
Episode 252.
252.
Is that right?
It is.
It is.
You
it
did
is.
it.
I totally just guessed right now.
Yep. So welcome
Random
to the
number.
show, the one and only Boog Acba himself. Thanks for joining us tonight, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, gentlemen. Good to see your faces again. All of your lovely faces.
Mm-hmm. How have you been, man?
I've been good, man. I actually been real good, man. I've been feeling good and got through I guess I got through COVID okay. No real casualties on my side, so that was good. And yeah, I didn't get COVID, so that was good too.
Nice.
So yeah, I've been good, man.
Yeah, it's not fun. I had it in September.
Yeah, I know you did. Wow. Yeah, I know.
Yep. So yeah.
I was just telling these guys too. I just got my booster shot and my flu shot. My
I don't
arm
really
feels
know how
like it's going to
that's
fall off.
possible in the same arm.
Yeah.
That's
They
wild.
asked me. They asked it like what? How? And I was just like, do it all.
They just
Are
thought,
Stick it in there.
are you sure you want to do this? Or
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's probably what made you buy those weird snacks.
I mean, like,
Thanks.
yes, yes. That's very.
He bought the
likely.
strangest group of snacks ever. I was just like,
It's true.
what? Yeah,
Either that or he's pregnant.
that could be it. That could
I
be
mean, I was
very it.
just a decon with a whole bunch of guys.
Yep, that's true. That's
Who
very
knows
true.
what happens there?
There was a lot of people who took advantage of you. Let's just say that.
Mhm. All right. Well, for the people who may not know who Boog is, if you're living under a rock here in the toy community, Boog, can you go ahead and break it down and let them know who you are, what you do, sir?
Well, I'm a lifelong collector. I've been collecting my whole life. I've been since a very young age. I've been into displaying, into setting up the figures and doing these elaborate setups and stuff like that. Although at a very young age, I didn't really have the means. We didn't really have the articulation on domestic figures, and we didn't have access to all of these wonderful diorama builders and stuff like that at that age. So I waited it out for like 20 years, and then came across this wonderful Spider-Man figure like right before Marvel Legends came out. I had stopped collecting, I guess, during high school, and right before Marvel Legends came out, there was this Spider-Man Classics figure, and I feel like that kind of led the charge for Marvel Legends thereafter. Toy Biz had been doing that thing, I guess, for like a year or so before that with some of those other figures, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, I started collecting Marvel Legends, which really kind of opened my eyes and kind of reignited this spark in me to start displaying and stuff again. And in those early times, I was searching the internet every day, looking for other people to share this with, or to see if there was anybody else out there that was displaying like this. And I came across YouTube. I came across a guy named Tony DeVino on YouTube. I came across Shartimus's channel, and I saw how each of them were posing their figures. And I was like, oh, okay, these dudes are kind of into this how I'm into it. And we just started building in that small community on YouTube. It was maybe like 25, 30 people, maybe 40 people in those early days. And we started calling our setups art. We were videotaping most of the setups back in those days and just kind of sharing it on YouTube, sharing hauls and different displays and stuff like that. And at one point, we started calling it articulated art. And then, it just hit me. I said, you know what, let's call this articulated comic book art. That's basically what we're doing. We're trying to, take things from the comic books and bring them to life with the figures and stuff like that. And that community just started growing. The name just caught on, and it was a real heavy emphasis on posing and dynamic posing and all of that stuff. And at some point, we migrated over to Facebook, and that's when things really, really started to mushroom from there, because there was a lot of different artists from all walks of life kind of coming together in that Facebook group. there were traditional photographers. There were just dudes who were just into painting or just sketch artists, but kind of all shared this love of toys, like, you know what I mean? Because a toy is a work of art in itself. So, that just kind of like eye for art, all of us had, So, but then we started sharing all of these tips and tricks, and the guys that were great photographers started showing the guys that knew how to pose well, how to work a camera, and the guys that knew how to pose started showing the guys who only know how to work a camera how to pose, and we started really just sharing, and that mushroomed into where we are right now with all of these hundreds and thousands of toy photographers and people into toy photography, and the companies embracing all of these toy photographers, and pretty much damn near every toy line kind of catering to people who want to display, who want to pose their figures and stuff like that. It's a totally different landscape based on just like 20, 25 of us fucking around on YouTube 10, 12, 13 years ago and shit. And that's pretty much where we are now. Anybody you could think of from anywhere that's doing anything or making any noise in terms of like displaying probably came out of the Facebook group or learned under somebody that came out of that group, or there's 6 degrees of separation in some way, shape or form. You're doing this based on the 20 of us that started doing this like 13 years ago. So obviously that doesn't really go for the people that's like making toys and shit, but but yeah, in terms of like displaying, that's pretty much what it is. So yeah, I've been carving a little niche out for myself with this, and Articulated Comic Book Art has pretty much become like a household name or a known sort of like group and name within collecting in general,
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
And you just recently you got to do some reveals too for the Marvel.
Oh yeah, for sure. So that's another big thing that has been great about this whole relationship between the actual fans and the collectors and the companies, is that they have done basically what we've been like nagging them to do for years. Because in the early days we were showing up to New York Comic Con and San Diego Comic Con and saying, "Yo, you need to you need to mess with the, you need to mess with the." We way past the 2 minutes, so you good. Like, yo, you need to mess with the toy photographers. You guys could be like marketing in a totally different way if you like utilize the skills and the eye from some of these guys that are doing these wonderful displays. And they weren't with it early on, but over time they've been way more receptive. Every toy company has been way more receptive to that, and literally every toy company is incorporating in some form or fashion toy photography, ACBA, in their marketing campaigns, and helping to sell all of us more figures by tricking us with our own machine, basically.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. It's crazy.
The G.I. Joe team particularly.
Oh,
right?
yeah,
like
for sure.
Their dioramas and photos are like, I'm looking at those and I'm like,
those are killer, man.
Whoever's working on those is paying attention.
Yeah,
like,
they went out of their way on this post-con to like really like like say, listen, we taking notice and we about to start taking over. Like, yeah, for sure. It was it was something else, the displays that they showed during post-con, for sure.
Yeah, those were amazing.
Yo, damn, what's good?
I have to give you some respect too, because you just did a stream with Shartimus like right before this one. So you're doing, as someone who's done some back-to-back streams, I have to much respect for the stamina.
You
man.
You guys are on the West Coast too, so it's way past my bedtime. I'm an old man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you and me both.
All right. Awesome. Well, I noticed that what was it? NYC Figure Fanatic. I wanted to bring this one up. It was cool. Said he's been following ACBA for about 3 years now and never got to hear the backstory. Great to have Boog on here.
Oh, nice, man. Thank you. Awesome. New York City Figure Fanatic, eh? All right. NYC.
Mm-hmm. All right. And then we had a couple super chats here that I wanted to read before we got completely into it. We had Nick's Figs. Awesome having Boog on the show tonight, but most importantly, so no head question mark.
Very good. Very good.
And then Jesse Lewis with a very generous super chat. He says, for the swear jar, awesome work, Boog.
Oh, yeah, they got me.
All right. Well, Ernie.
Yes, sir.
How are our chat amigos doing?
Wait. Before
What?
he does that, what were you watching on TV back there?
I forgot I had it on. Cheney said something earlier. It was a show. It took him 3 chances to guess it. Did anybody catch it to see what it was?
I thought it was porn for a second.
Oh my God. For reals?
I mean,
It's not 9
I
o'clock
just saw
yet.
fleshy stuff going on.
It's not even 9 o'clock yet. Jeez.
Well, to be fair, back in those days, Kurt Russell was pretty big and fleshy, so
That is true. And if it was that, it would have been green, and it would have been the screen would have been shaking.
Yeah,
And only when they froze
all
would you
the-
have saw something.
yeah.
Big trouble
Right.
in Little China.
Luke shakes
Yep.
his head because he
Yeah?
knows what that
Nice.
reference is.
Yeah, huh? It says, yeah, I was there too. Yeah, that's the only time you saw something. The screen. Other than that, it was all squiggly
Right.
Yep,
like
yep.
that. Yeah, and it was green and everything.
Squinting real hard.
Yeah. Just
Is there? Wait,
is that it?
oh yeah. I can see
Yeah.
something now. Yep.
And you had it on mute, and you had
Uh-huh.
your remote in your hand, so you could change it real quick. Somebody open up the door. What?
Now look at us. You could just go online any time of the day, anytime, HD, 4K quality.
Yep. The kids these days, they're so spoiled. They don't
Right.
even know. They don't have any idea how well they have it now.
Yeah. for
Screw
sure.
it. You can keep this in the toy world, and you could just buy one of those seamless toys.
Yeah,
You don't even
Right.
need to go on the internet.
it's
Basically.
ridiculous. But yes, it was Big Trouble in Little China.
Yes.
Shane-
Still
Shane's so
wishing for
happy.
figures for that someday. Maybe NECA. Maybe that'd be cool. I think they would be the closest to hit that. I know Loyal Subjects has hit it, but I'm not on the Loyal Subjects figure. It's just way out of scale. Not a fan of that stuff. But they seem to be pumping stuff out. But I passed on those. I'd really
I actually bought the Napoleon figure
Uh-huh.
just to kind of utilize him as like a kid or something in the display.
Uh-huh.
But those joints are so like weird. you know?
Yes. Yeah.
I got the Aang, the Avatar Last Airbender Aang figure, and it's okay. I went in, I customized, I modified it like crazy, and it's like it's okay. And I actually have it sitting on top of the McFarlane Appa, and it like looks great.
looks
Like
good.
the
Yeah.
scale with that is like perfect.
Mm.
But yeah, they're a little bit like gummy, the joints, you know, they're weak.
It
and
is. It's very weird.
Nothing's really in scale with each other either.
No.
Yeah. It's like
And-
it's like I
The-
put the parts together or some shit. I don't know.
It is.
Yeah.
And the latest that just came out with the Gremlins, the Spike and Gizmo, and that is really, really weird. Like it don't scale to anything. It's just on its own. I saw those at Walmart and was like, what? Okay, yeah, I'm definitely not getting into this. But I mean, they do have a lot of followers and a lot of fans, and they will continue to put stuff out there. But
Yeah.
that's what it was. Big Trouble in Little China. Still wishing. Come on, NECA. I think you're the
Cool.
closest ones
The-
to do
Oh,
The
yeah.
greatest part is that we
We'll be
waited
right
enough
up next
time.
to Valley.
We waited enough time so that Ernie has 89 names to read.
Oh, that's awesome. That's great. Well, before we start and we get into it, and everybody go share right now like you're supposed to, and then get checked in, but go share, let them know Boog's here. I just do want to say, Boog, thanks for being on. It's great to see you, man. It sucks when we don't get like Comic-Con or anything in our chance to visit and hang out and do what we do.
Drink beer.
And drink and talk and everything. So,
Yeah.
you know, we do miss you, man. And hopefully soon we get back into that.
Yeah,
you know?
man. Yeah, man. For sure. I hope this SDCC will be special. This one coming up. I feel like if shit opens up, everybody's gonna be there. You know what I mean?
Dude,
It'll be good for sure.
Yeah.
It'll be crazy.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's get into it now so we can get into our hauls and start the show and see what's going on with everybody. I've missed all the chat migos. Thanks for everybody checking in. I am back. It was a great 2 weeks away. Had a nice time with the fam. Florida is a way crazy place. but it was awesome. So it was a lot of fun. Got to spend time with the kid and my stepdaughter and the wife and other family, and it was cool. I was at Disney World. I do want to say a very special shout out to Toy Pocket. I'm walking down towards Batu in the rain, and all I hear is Ernie, Fallen Fett. And I turn around and I was like, hey, how's it going? And so that was cool. I got to talk toys and make sure they knew everything that was going on. Oh, yeah, it was. So they said, what's up to you guys? I gave the love back. It was awesome, and he shared it. So I think that is the greatest part of doing this show is when stuff like that happens.
The best part is like his story is going to be like, I was yelling like, Ernie, and he tipped his hat like this.
I did have my hat on, and I did. I mean, it was cool. And then I had to apologize because we're getting soaked because I could talk forever.
Did you ask for a live in-person super chat?
No, I did not. I didn't. But
that's
he did want a picture, and I said, you're probably going to have to send Adam a Viper. I don't know, but maybe we can get away with it. But it was very cool. So Toy Pocket, I hope you guys had a great time. It looks like you did. I know Butter Baron and a whole bunch of people were out here for Decon, and I could not make it out to go see them. And so I apologize. But if you checked out his show before us right now, you saw that it must have been a great time just from that little show that they put together there. And to everybody there, it looked amazing. I'm sorry I couldn't be there. And Cheney, I was way jealous of your pictures with everybody, man.
Wait, what about my pictures with everybody?
I know that they did have to super chat to get those, so I wasn't that jealous of it. So is that right now? Wow. All right, guys, so go share the show. It's time to check in. If you're just joining us, we are the Toy Migos. This is another episode of They're Not Dolls, featuring the one and only Boog Nice from ACBA. So time to check in, and how do you do that? You hit that thumbs up like I just did. If you're new to the show, welcome. Hit subscribe. And right there where it says hello, say hello. What's up? You are now a chat migo. Welcome to the show. If there's something that you got to say, you see that money symbol right there? That's a super chat. We will say your statement, answer your question, whatever it may be. You are now a chat migo. And let's check in with all the chat migos right now. We got Lucky Butter, Rad Toyologist, Captain McKay, Arizona Toy Hunters Guild. What's up? I got a special shout out to him coming up in our hall. Toy Rensu, Nick's Figs, the Wrestling Hound. Woo! We got Plasties in the house. D Rasper, Toy Brigade, Mr. Ortega, Marvel Kicks, Oxmeat Pete. We got Chad's here. Who else? Why does it keep resetting on me? Please don't do that. Papa Schmitty, love you, Papa. Mr. William, Mobile Recluse, Norin's here. 796 Studios, Loki Loki, Santo 1414, Action Figure Expert, welcome back. Tony Collector 10. Why does this keep resetting? This is going to suck if there is 80 names. Dark Bulb, South Sandoval, Ryan, Adam L, Toy Box of Dune, Bat Force Grump. How's it going, Grumps? Malls Halls, Prime to the First is here. He was part of the show as well, too. Man, it really sucks. I missed all you guys. Jake Peterson. What's up, Jake?
What's up, Jake?
He was there, too, right?
Yes.
Dang, man. Adam, Toy Rensu, Cowabunga Dude. Moss Hall, 78 points of articulation. Make sure you check out last week's show. Cheney went over something very special there. Freddie G, I saw that at 1 a.m. I finally know what that East Coast is. So Boog, I'm sorry. Let's see. 796 Studios, Jake, Toy Brigade, Fly Zone 21, Prime, the Butter Baron himself, toying around. Hello there. Chamba, what's up, Chamba? How's it going? Will Flow 81. Nick's Figs is in the house. Chad. Let's see. I'm trying. Norin. Chad. Who did I miss here? Jurassic Jesse. Omar's here. Fighting Code Names. How's it going? Cap Lives. Johnny Number 5. What's up? NYC Figure Fanatic. Rick Jones.
Ooh.
Plastic Crow. Berserk 69. 1-6 Shooter, Clockwork Orgy, toying around, South Sandoval, Chad, Malls Halls. Let's see, Nick's Figs. Are you serious? I'm only right here. I'm gonna say every though. Bloody Sunday, NYC Figure Fanatic, Clockwork Orgy, Chad, Adam, Dan. What's up, Dan? How's it going? Thanks for being here as always. Thanks for popping your head in way early and not just hiding in the back. You're always welcome here. Butter Baron trying to score points, of course, with all his famous friends. Dwight, let's see. Rad Toyologist, welcome. Toy Malarkey, Cholo Figs. ¿Qué pasó, Holmes? What's up? How you doing, fool? What's your weather like right now? You got a Modelo on hand? Okay, back to the show. Hi, welcome. I'm the Fallen Fett. Joseph Joker. You got to say what's up to the peeps, man. It turns on just immediately. You're lucky I didn't put my hat backwards and pull my socks up.
Of course.
Saroni Games Go. Although Cheney does rock the old school Nikes and I don't.
I do.
Did you have those on this weekend?
That's all I ever wear.
And that's what I thought. Pure Soul 81. Let's see. Now watch. Everybody's gonna be checking your feet next time, and that's how we make money on OnlyFans. Let's see. Adam's here. Dwight. Tony Malarkey. 1-6 shooter. Darth Clueless. Jose. Chad. Loki. Toy. Posable Productions. Fly Zone. Fabster. What's up, Fabster?
Yo,
Rick Jones. He was there too, man.
Yeah, I got to see Fabio.
Oh yeah, that's right. He said he was going. Yeah.
Yeah, he was hanging out with everybody too. Like I said, so jealous of all the pictures this weekend. What's up, Victor? Mike's here. Let's see. Eddie Ills, what's up? Andre, what's up, Andre? I love you and I miss you. Can I read his?
Absolutely.
Okay, a very generous super chat from the one and only Andre, who I love. I miss you, man. I saw that you guys had a meetup too, which I was jealous of that one too. Being that it's Thanksgiving coming, I want to take this opportunity to let Boog know I am thankful for him. I was a closet collector until I found the ACBA podcast and found out a founding pillar of the community was a black man. You made it cool to collect. Thank you. One love.
No doubt.
We were just literally talking about that, how we are in a different day and age here that we get to actually show our nerdiness now.
Yeah. You know what? That was a big part of the early days too. Was kind of like kind of breaking down those stereotypical walls and shit of what like a typical kind of like collector and nerd is like and shit. And like, we've all have kids and wives and like regular shit and not just like some dude living in the basement and shit, So like that was a big like misconception about, people of our ilk and shit, was that we were just like some like whatever. I don't know, like, you know how it is. And don't get it fucked up. Oh, don't get it confused. Excuse me. Sorry. Don't get it messed up. There still is a lot of that in the fandom, but there's I have come across and have like been able to like meet up with and like chill and hang out and have a beer with some of the most like regular like cool people and shit. That has been one of the best things about this whole thing, is meeting people and like meeting up with people and like just get a peek into their mind and shit.
Right.
It's the best part, man.
Yeah,
that's what it's all about. Like the meetup this weekend of Decon and everything was the closest one. People were flying out and everything just to hang out. They got to experience Frankensons. They got to see D-Pins and what it was about, and that was our closest time to be together right now. Cheney got to be there, Adam got to be there, but exactly what you're talking about happens at Comic-Con. So some of those people who are still don't believe it or can't figure it out because they're still hiding, welcome, man. This is it. This is what it's about, and everything. And not only that, now the companies are even, like you said earlier, embracing it and taking it. We got Dan here, who is part of the Hasbro team, who loves to hang out and listen to it too.
No doubt.
We've had them on the show here just talking real life stuff, not about what's coming out or, hey, what's this or that, but how they collect, what they love and everything. And I think that is the most important part of everything, is that we are all equal and all the same, loving the same nerdy stuff, not hiding anymore. And I do wish I had a basement that I could put all my stuff back up in, because I don't even know what to do anymore. So I do wish I had a basement. All right, Punker Mike. Let's see.
Mike.
What's
Alex
up,
is
guys?
here. 1-6. Chad.
He says this ain't. Chad said a super chat. He says this ain't for no scalpers.
Edgar. I'm reloading. Darth Gutierrez. And I think that's everybody.
Okay, great job, Ernie.
That's what's up.
Sorry, but you got to show love to everybody. That's what they come for, is to be a chat migo.
All right. Well, how about we get into our hauls this week? And we'll start with you, Boog. What'd you get in this week, man?
I got in quite a few things this past week. I got a little pile of loot from Big Bad Toy Store. So it had the Hydra Stomper in there. I got the Surtur figure. I got a couple things right here actually. I got Hit from SHF.
Nice.
I got the little food set from SHF for Goku.
Nice.
I got 2 of those actually.
Me too.
And I got Spider-Gwen finally somewhere around here.
Which Spider-Gwen?
The Mafex. Yeah.
Right.
I got something else too. Oh, I got the retro Psycho Man and High Evolutionary.
Nice.
Were you in for the other ones and just get them yet? Are you going to get the Fantastic Four too? Or?
Yeah. I think they will be here tomorrow, actually. So yeah, I'll have the crew. I actually saw some cool pictures from Michael Wisman yesterday. He put that old Craig Warwick custom Johnny Storm head on the new Johnny Storm. That looks good. He also put the that's what I got too. I got the Ben Reilly Spider-Man Mafex, but he put that unmasked head on the retro Human Torch body to make it look like a Johnny. That actually looked pretty nice.
I just got in those Fantastic Four figures too, and I'm like in the process of still opening them all. And Dorkside has them up for sale already.
Oh yeah.
They just went
They're
up.
winning a crazy Black Friday sale. Yeah,
crazy. But yeah, I think that was it. I think that was it for me.
Did you expect that Hydra Stomper to be that heavy?
No, and the funny thing is, I didn't even open that yet. But I was like, "Damn, this box is is pretty heavy." Yeah, I didn't even open it yet, but yeah.
I think that should start coming in at our end of the year stuff in our top 10. What was the heaviest figure this year?
Yeah.
Like for reals.
That's a serious paperweight right there, for real.
It's going to be the McFarlane Violator is going to win, but the Hydra Stomper is pretty hefty.
They got that Violator up for like $30 on Dorkside too.
That figure is definitely worth that, and it's going to be in my top 10. Already saying.
Yeah, you guys starting to fill out your top 10s already?
I have a note in my phone with all my runners up already.
So I did a new thing this year where I compiled a list like of every figure purchase that came out this year, and so I have them all listed.
Has your wife
there.
Seen that?
Oh, she knows. She doesn't care. And so I'll put like little stars next to ones that like stick around, like ones that I just like can't put down or whatnot. So I've got, last time I checked, I think I had like 15 or 20 of those. I don't remember exactly.
Lists or figures to pick from?
Well, the list is super long, but there's like probably like 10 or 15 different figures that I highlighted for top 10.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So hopefully it's not too long and I can kind of sort through it fairly easily.
Mm-hmm.
And Tamashii just dropped the mother load. They had their event kicking off literally right now. So there's all kinds of cool stuff to see.
You're very distracted.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Who's one of the moderators that can post it up for us?
Is Tamashi's event going through the weekend, or it's just today and tomorrow?
Today's day one. It just kicked off. They're actually like an hour late because they had server issues or whatnot. So it's up and running now though. They're showing off all kinds of cool stuff though.
Yeah, I'm really liking how that Gohan and Krillin look.
Yeah. And then the Naruto stuff, I'm so excited for that.
And my daughter happy about that.
And then they got Star Wars too. They're bringing Star Wars back even more now too. It looks like.
Man, because I know they've been sitting on stuff for quite a long time that I really thought was going to get scrapped. we saw a lot of it about a good 2.5, maybe 3 years ago, and nothing happened. So if they're starting to show some of that stuff, that'd be awesome. Remember the Wicked on the log that was going to come with the log and everything?
Yeah, there's a lot of Bandai prototypes that never see the light of day, unfortunately.
That was a painted one though.
There's a lot of painted ones, man. Like what was it, a few years back? They showed almost like everything
Yep.
for Dragon Ball, man. They had Purunga, the Namek dragon. They had, what was it? They even showed like a Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. They showed
Champa and
Mhm.
the other dude. Yeah. They showed a bunch of stuff. Yeah, man.
Yeah. And none of that ever came out. None of it. All right, let's get.
They showed the One Piece Monkey D. Luffy, but it's the what's the scale with the real clothing?
That's the what is it?
Imagine something, right?
Yeah, Imagine Works or whatever.
If they do more One Piece stuff, I'm in.
I wish they would just do One Piece SHF again, man.
I mean, yeah.
All right, Ernie, what'd you get, man?
All right, so I've been gone a hell of a long time. Chat Migos, don't forget right now, I see some are doing it, but to put your haul in the chat so everybody can check out what you got too. So unfortunately, I haven't seen this been going around, but I have in some spots. So I'm sure it's happened to everybody, but my wallet is not surviving this whole port thing, man, because I am just getting hit with so much at one time that is ridiculous. Fantastic Four stuff that you guys are saying, the Sandman ones, What If, even to the Build-A-Bear series is barely coming in too, for those who haven't got it from some of the distributors. That last round of Black Series is also being pushed out there. The one with Zero and Aura Singh. And I mean, it was a good wave for like 4 figures. Orlando's a good pickup. That's all on sale right now and like that. But I've gotten a crap ton of stuff that just has hurt so bad because of this whole thing of everything happening at once, where it should have been spread out and it would have worked a whole heck of a lot better. But oh well. So I'm not going to get into everything. It's a lot of what I just mentioned. But at Disney, I do want to say thank you to the worker who ran out and made sure that I got my Darth Revan, the Archive Series one. I can't reach it. It's too out of reach. But I was looking for it because they just put those out. It's Revan, the 501st, Obi-Wan, and Leia. And I was only looking for an Archive Revan to put on the wall. And he literally had admitted and said that the scalper thing is getting crazy again with everybody being allowed to come back in. And that they had over, 30 some in the morning, and one dude came and got it. Even though they tried to stop him and not allow that to happen, he just kept walking out and coming back in. So it is still a problem, even to say at Disneyland to go get the stuff, you know. But thanks, he ran out. He found one in the back, so I was able to grab that. They had Wrecker there, but I held off on that. But I made sure that Toy Pocket and his buddy knew so that they could grab one too. I tried talking to somebody, and I think it was that whole thing like Boog said, where they don't admit it, because the dude was like going through and looking for the best Wrecker, and I'm like, the second one in the back there, man, is probably the best that you're gonna get. And he like give me the look like, how do you know what I'm doing? You know what I mean? And I'm like, dude, I've already checked them. I'm gonna wait though. This is all that's it. I said the Archive Series is out. And he was really trying to brush me off, but at the same time, he was still like, oh, for reals? But like, I'm not here looking at toys. And I was like, all right, man, that's cool, whatever. But I think my most favorite to actually walk into a store, and it was the only thing hanging there, because unfortunately our shelves are still empty out here with a lot of stuff by midday when I have my chance to go, like after 5 p.m. And I finally found Zombie Cap. So
Nice.
I just got around with that figure the other day for the first time. I don't have that wave yet, but my nephew had him. I was playing with him for far too long.
Yeah, I can't wait, especially with the announcement that hopefully they're going to have another show. And I know we're going to get into that because of talking like what D Plus did and maybe the Spider-Man stuff of hopefully we get more of this stuff to come and get a lot of figures out of everything that they showed from like the D+ Day and all the new shows that are coming, like all across the board, which would be amazing. So I'm super excited. But like you said, my whole what if wave is still on the way. So I gotta wait, but I could not wait to get this figure.
Yeah, it's actually a nice figure. You got to open it, bro.
Yeah.
I know, and that's where I'm faced with now. So knowing that I have another one on the way, this will get opened. It will. Sure. For sure. I've gone through a lot of therapy, Boog. I have.
Excellent.
But at the same time, don't forget, you can keep sending in your stuff, and I will open it live on the show if that is your kink. Like, that's cool. We'll still do it.
We got a very generous super chat from Malls Halls. He says, Boog, what got you hooked on collecting, and what figure-wise and photography-wise keeps you going and inspires you?
Great question.
That's a great question. Early on, what really got me into collecting, or what I really liked to display when I was a kid, was the G.I. Joe figures. But again, I was still kind of yearning for just more articulation out of those things. You know, watching those old like G.I. Joe commercials and stuff with all of those intricate dioramas and all of that stuff they had going, and the big vehicles and all of that stuff. That's what really like sparked this whole thing in me. Like, I think, you know, was those really early days, and just wanting to kind of mimic that stuff from those commercials. So I guess they did really, really good marketing back then. Or but yeah. So as far as what got me into collecting, it was that, and then it just kind of, you know, ballooned out from there. As far as getting into a bunch of other stuff, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles back in those days was really popular. You know, but in terms of figure photography, I mean, the way this thing has gone, or where we at right now, it's like, I mean, it's so many different wonderful artists out there that is I don't even know. I don't even know how to like I don't even know how to even categorize some of this stuff that these guys are doing. But just kind of getting lost on Instagram or in the Facebook group or something like that, and just going and just scrolling. I love that. I just love that. I just love spectating. Like, you know, obviously that will kind of motivate me to do my own stuff too, or whatever sometimes. But like, I spend a lot of time just looking at people's art, you know. Oftentimes I may not like comment or like or even say anything, but I'm looking at everybody's stuff very, very closely all day long. Like, literally just like amazed and wondered by a lot of this stuff, you know. So I don't know if that really answers your question. I'm just going off on a tangent, but but yeah, I'm just enjoying myself. I'm just really having the time of my life, just kind of looking at everybody's art right now. So
nice. All right, Adam, do you want to go next, or you want me to go next?
It's up to you. If you're ready.
I just got one last thing real quick.
Right.
Oh, sorry.
He's not done.
Arizona Toy Hunters Guild, who everybody knows and has blown up and follows and is doing a great job for their area of collecting, with sharing where stuff is at and making sure that the Arizona part of the family is taken care of, really hooked me up. And they've been having stuff stocked like crazy, and crazy sales and everything. And so you knew I needed a Happy. And so he sent me Happy. And
nice.
The reason why I'm doing this is because
he opened it for you. It's great.
Yeah. Yes. And so I'm going to pop off the Happy head, and I'm going to throw it on the Heavy Gunner, because basically this was his figure that he played in Mando. And now I need to find me a Best Buy box, though, so I can hang him up next to the Stormtrooper Lucas that we're getting, and next to that HasCon exclusive of Filoni. So I can kind of have them all together in 6-inch form. And since that Best Buy credit collection one came out, I need to find another one. So then once I'm done, I could throw them in there and have them up next to each other as the Holy Trinity. So that would be perfect. Yes.
I like it. You're resealing him on a card.
Oh yeah, I'm going to, for sure. So happy birthday to Arizona Toy Hunters Guild. I know a lot of people follow them. If you don't, make sure, because they get the news on what's out there in stores. It may not be in your area because they're in Arizona, but it means it's coming. or to go check those Ross or TJ Maxx or the Target sales. And no, we don't always match on sales, but it is good to know what else is going on other parts of the collecting world. It really is. And he took that upon himself, and it's really grown into a big community. And I just love the fact that they use this for their symbol. So he sent stickers and everything. And I'm like, yeah, let's do it. You want me to change my color on mine? I don't know how camera works. There we go. So if you're going to throw fat stuff up in there, I'm on board all day long.
It looked like you were dancing, Ernie.
Yeah, I was doing a Zemo. Or I was doing.
Wait, hold on. Do it one more time. One more time. There we go.
I'll do it right now. I'll throw on some retro right
ladies.
now. No, see, I already had it in my head right now. Not all single ladies. See, I'm not that old.
All right. I'll go first, Adam.
Cool.
Yeah. Let's see. What did I get? I picked up this Fortnite shark, which is pretty cool.
I touched that when I was hanging out with you.
You did, yes.
So that on the shelf isn't exposed, right? It's in a big box.
Yeah, it's just in a box.
Just so people know, because I think I walked past it like twice.
Probably. Yeah, they're really cutting back on plastic and windows and stuff like that.
That's a Hasbro product, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I got this other Hasbro Fortnite figure. This thing is nice, man.
Can we see it correctly?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yes.
There it is.
Yeah.
I like the braids.
Yeah, it's really nice. Like, it's crazy because it's got some good articulation. Unfortunately, on this one, like, the neck just swivels. Like, there's no up or down on the neck.
That looks very interesting. I guess you could probably tear those Fortnite figures up and really kit bash the hell out of them, huh?
Yep. That's the plan. That's definitely the plan. So I got that. And it comes with a whole bunch of stuff, like an owl with like some giant wings. And then you get this cool little welding helmet here. Yeah, there's some cool stuff there. And then I got in the entry level Goku Black, the $35 one.
Oh, okay. Nice.
I want that.
He's very different from the normal release.
Really?
Yeah, color wise. And he also comes with more faceplates than the normal release. So that's pretty cool. It makes it just different enough to where if you already have the other ones, you're like, well, I guess I'll pick these up.
Yeah.
I know nothing about that character, but I want that figure.
Oh, if you watch Super, you'd love him.
Yeah.
And then I got the Super 7 Thundercat slide.
Oh, that looks good too.
Dude,
that's
this another really cool, actually.
That's in my top 10 for sure.
That looks very good.
Like right out the box, there's no issues. Everything moved the way it was supposed to move. Like the plastic doesn't feel cheap or anything. Like it's nice, man. I was impressed. I got to see High School Creations Mike, one of the enablers, open his, and I was like, I checked it out, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to pick that up because that's way nice.
What's the price on that? Super 7's a little expensive.
This one was $55.
Yeah.
Comes with 2 heads, 2 sets of hands, 3 weapons. It's a little high, but it's nice, man. That's
a weird price point for like that. It seems like I don't know.
It's heavy. It's hefty. You could hurt someone with it for sure.
Yeah, your pockets.
Yeah. And then I got this is very special gift from Kevin. He made this for me because I'd been bugging him forever. I'm like, dude, make a black t-shirt with a Toy Amigos logo on there.
Oh, that looks great.
Oh,
yeah,
awesome.
man. It's so bad. Like yeah, thank you very much, Kevin. I got to hang out with him and 796 and Prime over the weekend. So that was cool. I got to meet all those guys and hang out over the weekend. That was super duper cool.
That's what's up.
Yeah. I got to have a lot of fun, man. Let's see. And last but not least, I on Friday we went to the booth where Chicken Burger Disco was selling his figures, and they were sold out. Like they sold out of them right out the gate. And so I was able to meet up with him on Sunday afternoon, and he saved one for me.
That's so great, man.
Yeah, like it's so awesome. And congratulations to him for selling out all this stuff. Like that's so awesome that people are digging it. His videos are great. Great sense of humor. I can't speak enough praise about Chicken Burger Disco, man. We love that guy.
Okay, this is news to me. I gotta check this guy out. Okay.
Yeah, check him out on
He's
Instagram.
He's dope.
You can check out our old episode about 3 episodes ago. He was on.
Yeah, he was on. Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Rub it
I almost
for it.
forgot about this. Adam gave me this little baggie of their GI Joe weapons, but you get
Mark II designs. I want to say,
Really?
but it's GI Joe classified, the classic Cobra Commander gun and backpack, and
That's
then the
Megatron
pistol. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, okay. So Cheney's just holding mine.
No,
Yeah,
these are mine.
No, those are his. You didn't go to Designer Con.
Wow. Okay. Cool. Thanks.
The way it works.
Wow. All right. Yeah. Make sure everybody hits up Prospect. And yeah. All right.
Remember when you said you were going to go on Sunday?
I said that night I wasn't going. I couldn't do it, man. I was gonna try. It wasn't my fault. I know.
All right, is it my turn?
It's your turn. Let's finish this out. We're an hour in on
I know.
hauls.
Well, Cheney kind of showed this last week, but I too got the 78 points of articulation Dio.
Oh,
That's beautiful.
nice.
This
I
thing
literally just raffled one of those today.
This thing is awesome. So
That looks
I do also in the corner here. It's got a trash. What is it called? The
Dumpster.
Dumpster. That's the word. Thank you, guys.
Yay!
Like where I am, a human dumpster. It's got a dumpster in the corner that's made by High School Creations. So Mike came into town and he was kind enough to hook me up with a dumpster. And then
Wow, I should have really went to the show.
Yeah, exactly. That was a giant mistake of yours.
Yes.
So I got I got that Dio. That Dio will be used in some photographs, hopefully coming up soon. What else did I get? I got Beastman from Masters of the Universe Revelations. This figure's dope. It's very cool. I only bought Skeletor from Wave 1, so this is only my second figure. I like this one even more than Skeletor.
Really?
I opened up my Elvis MODOK and Next Wave the Captain. I'm excited because it's like, even though we have like not all the right costumes for Next Wave, it's cool to have Next Wave.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is the MODOK that's going to live with me at the studio. He's going to come to work. Like he's just quirky and weird, so he will sit on my desk and make me smile.
Perfect.
I wish I could do that
You want to sit on Adam's desk and make him smile.
and go to his work.
I mean, all of this sounds great.
I know.
All right, and then I got in. This is the thing. Like, I ordered these from the NECA store and paid, the crazy, ridiculous amount of $16 or something to ship them. But I got Wingnut and Screw Loose in, even though
nice.
I saw them in Target before I even got these in the mail. I was so mad.
Oh,
Did you really, after all
Yeah.
this time, and you actually found them?
I
Wow.
never ever
Right.
come across NECA stuff in stores like LA. No, good luck. Payson's buying everything. So
It's
I
a
have no luck.
weekend quote in our chat. Yeah,
Yeah.
didn't find nothing. Didn't find anything. This isn't real. It's not
It's
here.
all Payson. So
Yeah.
that's it. But I got these. These are both really. I wasn't gonna get this figure at first because the Wingnut and Screw Loose that I remember are the original Playmates toys, and he was a lot skinnier. But I don't know, these are nice. They came out
Yeah,
really
those
cool.
look really, really good, man.
Yeah, I dig them. I do.
And
not-
those again, NECA's stuff just photographs really, really nicely too. They make some really nice pictures. Yeah, man.
Totally. And then I just got this in today. So people in the Discord were mentioning that
We got you.
that he was up on the Hasbro Toy Shop eBay page. So I finally grabbed him because I'm going to be
Was
putting
he
up
really?
Christmas decorations this weekend.
I hope they're releasing more this year.
I believe that's the rumor. All right, and now finally my decon haul, which is going to upset Janie. Janie's going to turn me off the screen really fast. So I got, let's see, Ghost Boner. So, and it's, I don't know, like he's going to be really glowy.
He's too bright. What do you know?
Too bright, but like he's got.
Yep. Look at that.
Hilarious.
Ghost Boner.
Of course,
and
the art that Adam buys.
I was hanging out at the Super 7 booth and talking to Yoko, and I got some Midnight 30 pins from Yoko. So thank you very much, Yoko. Very excited to add the Midnight 30 pins to my pin collection. And then I picked up the creature from the Black Lagoon from the Super 7 booth as well. I had this toy when I was a wee little Adam because I'm very old. So, oh, wait. Sorry, one more thing. I got Bribe. Ronald Ramos, the best moderator. So I gave him a tour the other day, and
wow.
And speaking of which, if anyone, apparently this is a thing. If you bribe me, you get a tour. So don't actually cut that out. Can we edit this part out?
Oh, okay.
Whoops.
The views in this words expressed by Adam playing with myself is just all a joke. You cannot bribe him to get a tour. Once again, you cannot bribe him to get a tour.
The words expressed of Adam were not Adam's own thoughts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Adam's just dumb.
Yes.
Yeah, Chamba, that's exactly what you look like after you eat chicken nuggets. And yes, 78 points. I did open it because Boog's here and he said so. This is, dude, this is a great freaking figure. It really is. The holes in the leg, the bones of blood, and I've seen so many people give it basic paint apps and it just pops so well. I wish I was nifty like that in order to do that, because as just coming out of the box, this is already a great figure, but with those slight paint apps, it just makes it even more.
Yeah, I know that Wisman was talking about repainting his.
Yeah, it's a really nicely sculpted figure, man.
A lot of fun.
Yep.
All right. Let's go ahead and go through our list real quick here for everybody that shared the story for the episode today for our random giveaway.
I did it beforehand.
You did.
We're prepared.
We are prepared, so we could just go right to it.
Although that means if you shared in the last hour and a half, then sorry, you're out of luck. Share earlier in the day.
We're doing a game or what?
Yeah.
We're doing giveaways now, Ernie. You haven't been coming to any of the shows lately, so
If I'm not paid to, I'm not going to be here.
All right. So we got Toy Far, 78 points of articulation, AIC, AZ, Toy Hunters, One Fist, Identity Complex, Gonzo, Adam Loving, Malls Halls, Harper Figs, Win or Lose, NYC Fig Fanatic, East Coast Figs, Action Figure Bacho, Placia Dicto, Joker, Vasquez Toys, Johnny Cinco, Red Toyologist, Grump, Cerebral Deep, Figure Collective, Customs by Machu, and Tony Collector 10.
Why do you make me read the names every week? That was fine. That was great. Good job.
So we'll go with the third down from the list, from when it gets randomized. So randomize now. Third from the list, from the top is Win or Lose. So
nice.
Win or Lose, hit me
him.
up. Yes, sir. Hit me up, and we'll get you all set up.
Dang, that really sucks. Kevin just flew back, or you could have gave it to him to give to him, but that's all right.
It's all right.
We'll go for it.
It's okay. So Win or Lose, you are the winner.
Just a reminder to anyone that it is just tuning in or hasn't caught it in the past 2 weeks, like Ernie.
Thank you.
If you share in your Instagram story the Toy Migos like Thursday night show on Thursday, We will repost it, and then your name will be entered into a drawing for a giveaway, and we will do it. I'll do it again beforehand. So try to do it earlier, before 8 p.m. Pacific time. Usually at least like an hour or so before. Give me a little bit of time. Thanks.
True.
I mean, Cheney's the one that's shipping out the stuff and giving the prizes. So thank him too.
Yes. All right.
But that comes from my cut, so you're welcome.
All right. So Ernie will be giving a prize to win or lose then.
I'm just going to take the next 20 minutes or so off, because this is all going to be Ernie rant time, right?
Yeah. Well, you know what? I want to hear Boog's perspective on this. I want to hear if he's back yet. You know, he is the guest. I want to hear what his take on the Star Wars Rancor HasLab.
Let's get right into it, because this has been around a long time, so everybody knows what is going on. So the number one question is, Boog, did you back the Rancor?
I did not, and I don't think I am, actually. I'm not like the biggest Star Wars fan. I mean,
I do see a speeder bike right above your head.
Yeah, I like Star Wars a lot. Don't get it confused, but I'm not like deep into like the extended universe, and like I haven't watched all of the like animated shows and stuff like that. I'm not like up to speed on everything. I haven't played the video games, and you know, I'm just a like casual like movie viewer, basically. You know, so yeah, I don't feel like I was obligated to get this. I didn't feel like I need to get this, and I just backed the last like 3 things. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, I'm gonna give my wallet a rest on this one. I'll let everybody else get to this, and I knew it was going to get funded no matter what. So you know, Star Wars is nuts. So so yeah, it'll be one of those things where I'll live vicariously through my other buddies in the collecting community and shit. You know, I'll see plenty of pictures of it. I'll see plenty of reviews and shit. I don't need to actually physically own it. I'll be all right.
Nice. All right. And Adam, are you still getting it, or were you getting it?
I have not. This is one that we've discussed. You know the answer to this.
Yes,
you know, I'm being a butthole. Like I call everyone buttholes that doesn't jump on this stuff right away. But it's like I'm being a butthole because I don't think that they've done a very good job of selling me on this thing. And apparently, I think most of the internet agrees. And it sounds like there's an apology stream tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
So they're going to show off the painted version finally. Finally, like really, guys.
Is this thing actually in scale though? Should it be larger than this, you guys think? Or
it's about accurate. It's as close as could be. If anything, I think it's a little big.
Really?
By a smidge, but yeah.
Yeah, so Rick had actually joked about this like originally. He was like, the stretch goal is going to be some bones and stuff. He said that too.
Oh my God.
I was like, nah, no way.
The cardboard backdrop, and I know Ernie's going to really get into this, but it's like I was talking to my lady about it when it got revealed, because I was like, the cardboard backing, the reason why everyone's so upset about it is that like every toy that you buy has a cardboard insert. Like the NECA, this Wingnut and Screw Loose I just bought, have a little cardboard insert that has like, you know, an animated street scene kind of background behind them. Toys in general always have a cardboard insert.
Yeah.
How are you going to call that a stretch or a tier? Like that's like, it's something that's just automatically part of the deal.
So before we continue on any further, shout out to Wing or Lose for, bringing this to my attention. It says the digitally rendered images shown. So it's
not even real cardboard.
It's not real cardboard.
Artificial cardboard.
They didn't even show you real cardboard. Yeah. So I'm sure what everyone wants to know now. Everyone's been asking about it all week. They're all asking what Ernie's drinking right now too. So,
Hi, how you doing? Welcome to the show.
Yeah, I was wondering What
We
is?
are the Toy Migos. I am the freaking fallen Fed, and it is time for an Ernie rant. And it's
I
going to
like
be
the
a rant
hat
that is
with
justifiable. It's a rant that is justifiable this time because all those ones who keep DMing me and acting like I don't know what I'm talking about and now apologizing for it, welcome to the show. Because this is exactly what I've been saying. Tonight's episode is brought to you by Kirkland's very own Strawberry Margarita, made with their own agave gold tequila, which is very delicious and which should get you tore up in a minute.
Yeah.
Way quick. You cannot sleep on the Kirkland brand alcohol of anything. You want to be bougie? That's all right. You go buy.
I got Kirkland brand vodka right here. So
right.
Oh
just keep your old bottle of Grey Goose and pour it in the Kirkland. Your friends don't even know.
I just have water.
That's a lie.
Yeah.
So that's fine. So, yes, I got Margarita to kick in because it is delicious and it will put me in a great mindset. Everybody has been asking, Ernie, what the hell? I don't have an answer for you. It's not. My answer is still going to be the same that it has been going into the last couple of years. They're literally slapping us in the face. And I saw everybody using my quote for that. It is rude. It is unjustifiable. It is not cool. And I'll say it again. Dan, I'm sorry. I know you're here. Tell them what's up, man.
Marvel team. They're Star Wars. It's different family.
Yeah, but as we say, it's across the way. It's your little sister like trying to act like they're grown up. It is. And they don't know what they're doing. As you're talking about a cardboard background, I got my Firestar finally with a cardboard background in it of a great Spider-Man and his amazing friends setup that I didn't have to pay extra for. But then you want to give me a Ka Vanth and take off his clothes and package it separately and call it a deluxe. And then you want to go ahead and then put this up and say, we're going to give you bones and a cardboard cutout, which you're absolutely right, Adam, is what comes in a freaking box already. And we're going to call that a stretch goal. Not only that, they put it at a ridiculous stretch goal. Nobody's even been met. As a matter of fact, people retook their bid, their submission or whatever it is and backed out because this was finally a slap to the face. Oh, no, Boog, it's proven on there. It really is that the numbers have decreased because people have backed out of it now because that was ridiculous. We have grown up with Star Wars from a kid. We have been there with you from Kenner to you taking it over. We had to all step back when you kept putting out the same 3 3/4. Now you just call it the vintage collector, but those people are still with you. But I know a lot of collectors who aren't anymore because you're doing the same damn thing over again. You give us the Black Series. I can't even talk. I'm so upset. You give us the Black Series and you say it's going to be for adult collectors only. And then you just keep giving us repaints and everything. And that's where I started my rants from. And you're not giving exclusives the correct way. Then you want to go ahead and do your first HasLab, which was a 3 3/4 sail barge at a crazy price. That went well, and people still justify that like I have mine. Really? And how many times do you dust it off from just sitting on your table? Because I don't see no ACBA of sail barges going off on every other week or anything like that.
Yeah,
so it is just collecting dust in your collection. Then you want to give us a Razor Crest, which blew up in the episode, just like the sail barge blew up. But that was sentimental to a lot of people. I'll get that. But now you want to jump on the Mando bus and get the popularity, but his ship freaking blew up. Now it's all about Boba Fett and his Slave One. Thank you very much, which I'll take back again for everybody trying to get that. Oh, as a matter of fact, Papa Schmitty, can you block Cheney from my page, please? My page is supposed to be wholesome and nice and everything, and Cheney really tries to go in there and just force his non-Boba-ness upon me. So I need him blocked from my page. Join the Discord for Toy Talk 24/7 on Toy Migos. I know one of the moderators will put it up right now, so you can join us if you don't know what our Discord is. 24/7 Toy Talk. So with that being said, then you give us the Rancor. You give us this at HasCon. You don't even have the freaking thing in your hand. It's all rendered pictures. When, again, we've gotten the Sentinel. We're sitting here, just one minor issue of knees that can get fixed. I'm sorry. I'll say it because I'm not on anybody's bus. I didn't get my HasCon box here. We weren't in our commercial thing. But you know what? We are all friends and we get everything. Just because Adam ruins it for us because he's in the thing, that doesn't matter. That's okay. We're still here and we're going to show our love all the time for it. But yeah, as everybody's sending messages, where were you guys? We were sitting right here enjoying it just like you were, honestly. So, and then you don't have it. Then you call it its wingspan, which I will go back to your last year's HasCon, where you didn't even know how to say Dagobah or Hoth or anything because you're not a Star Wars fan. Who knows what the hell you were saying in that last year's show.
Oh no.
Now you come back with this and you want to say, check out the wingspan. No, those are his arms, okay? That's not a wingspan. He doesn't have wings. You should have had it in your hand, okay? People may be bitching about the whole G.I. Joe HasLab right now because that is an old reissue and they're doing it. But you know what? They came to the table. They showed you we're going to get. They showed you all the stretch goals. Galactus went through above and beyond. They gave us characters. They're still even taking votes for what's your best. Dan's still integrated on his Twitter all the time of, you know, hey guys, what do you think? I've actually picked this one. Oh, this is the one that won. Keeping you updated constantly, not hiding in the shadows like your little sister next door who's across the hall that won't give us exactly what we're asking for. Now you want to come back tomorrow and have an apology and say that you have a painted one? Watch it be another rendered painting. I bet you they probably won't even have it in hand because those pictures looked fake as all you know what for what he was showing that, oh, I have it in hand.
What was when did they first announce the stream for tomorrow? Was it today or yesterday?
I think it was Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah, it was recently. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So it was definitely some last minute shit then, huh?
Oh,
yeah. No, it was definitely due to the backlash of this. If I was a betting man, it would have to be for the backlash of this.
Somebody high up in Hasbro was like, "Get your asses out there."
Well, what happened was the backer count started going down.
Yep.
They announced this tier and the backer count went down.
And I see some of the chat migos, and I'm
wild.
glad for you. I am. That's cool. But I'm sorry, I'm speaking for a lot of people right now who may agree with this because you gave us
no matter what. So
you gave us a Gamorrean guard. They will, and that's what they do. I'm sorry, I still buy all my Star Wars crap too. I am, but it just gets a little bit fed up when you have your other companies that are putting out great stuff and you can't. You just have to buy it because you buy it, and it was an okay wave this time, like I'm saying. The next wave is okay. You're not doing great marketing either with having what should be coming out with showing on Disney Plus or movie-wise, and that's not being released either. This goes in a whole wave, a whole circle that should be followed that they're not following. Then you want to give us the Rancor and say that this is here. You throw a Gamorrean guard on a retro card, which a lot of people are just jumping on just to get the retro card and don't even want to back the HasLab. I know a lot of people who are just there on that. And then you say that the Gamorrean guard won't even fit all the way in his mouth.
No.
It doesn't. They show, and they use a stormtrooper for reference. They didn't even have a Gamorrean guard on hand. They showed a stormtrooper. Then you want to come with us and show us bones and everything. That should be included. This thing is already overpriced as it is.
Yeah.
It should be about $200 given. And then we can go from there. That's even me stretching it out.
It depends. If they got to come with some really fire stretch goals for 2 and 3 or something. So
and they haven't. You said bones and a cardboard thing. Now, how are you going to fix that? Because we all know we want Ula. We all want the Rancor Keeper Malachi. Like, you should have had that ready to go.
I think that they're going to announce the 2 of those tomorrow, but that's the thing.
Do you see the bones? One of the bones is her head.
Yeah, I don't think Ula is going to happen. I'll tell you right now.
Really?
If you really wanted to, you should have made Ula, and you should have brought back Slave Leia. I know you can't call her Slave Leia.
It's not.
I know, but you could have called her Jabba the Hutt Slayer like she's been renamed. She was a part of the freaking fan pick.
Yeah, no, that's why
could have had a home run here.
That's why they're not going to do. That's why they're not going to do Ula, because they washed their hands of Hutt Slayer Leia, and yeah, that's why there won't be an Ula. Now
have any of the other HasLabs been unpainted for any of it? Have they?
I think the last Transformers one was for was it Victory Saber?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think that
still
one
got funded immediately.
Yeah,
they still had good stretch goals. They knew what the Transformers fans wanted.
I wanted
to bring it out there.
I wanted to bring up a couple good points that Veebs from the Foosh had brought up in his article that was shared in the Discord by Toy Box of Doom. He said that, the design team is killing it with what they're doing, like the way it looks, the way it's sculpted, all that. They're doing their end. He said it's just the marketing team for Black Series. It's really dropping the ball here. Like,
well, they got to do one thing for me in particular for Black Series to really be where it could be is they gotta like make the heads and hands interchangeable. You gotta be able to just swap stuff like you can do with Legends, man. I know part of their business model is to like not do that so they could keep like selling you the same stuff over and over. But I mean, that's the name of the game anyway. You're gonna have to do that regardless. Any toy company is gonna do that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So
Yep.
go ahead and make it where, you know, the people could do minor kit bashes and give them more hand options and like, you know, that same like hand sculpt on the like on the generals and stuff. Like it's whack. You gotta do more there, and you gotta be able to swap the heads for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know.
Yeah, earlier, what was it this year? I'm done with Black Series, man. I
build a droid, Boog. We got build a figure in Marvel Legends.
Hey,
how easy is it to do build a droid? Build an alien.
Idea. That's a great idea. Yeah. That's a great idea, actually. Yeah. I mean,
sorry, Cheney, I know you're done, but it gets upsetting because my phone's
like for sure.
My phone's blowing up with people who keep telling me that I'm wrong. My phone is, you know, I know there's comments out there, and look, that's great. I'm happy for you, but you got to remember we're 100% truthful show. We are a show who each one of us has been at this as a kid. We're just a bunch of old dudes. And yeah, if I'm just sitting here as the old grandpa complaining to you, so be it. Because my first toys as birthday gifts were Star Wars. Star Wars is life. I do a whole Star Wars show on the other end. That even that sometimes gets upsetting to me for stuff that really that you want to say that you can't say. But here I'm going to express myself and I'm going to let you know. But this is frustrating because I've been there with them day one. And this should have all have changed.
Does the Star Wars team, are they kind of like, I don't really see them out like I see like Dan and Dwight and Ryan.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah.
Nope. I don't see Squiggy jumping on any of the shows or trying to recant what they're saying, but you got everybody like
not even on
even the G.I. Joe team.
Not even on social media, like they don't have any like Instagram presence or like, you know, they're not really trying to explore it like that, huh?
No, I don't think so.
Because everybody's going to keep buying and they're just going to keep going. There's a point, though, that we all say no and enough is enough. And you keep getting slapped like this. And that's why if you're new to it or you've been doing it for years, too, and you're happy with what they've done, more power to you. That's awesome. Cool. Jump on board and hopefully it gets funded. But this is really, as a collector and seeing this as a HasLab product, and this is what you want to bring to a table, is some background pieces and call it a tier. That's pretty jacked up, man.
What's the minimum goal for this?
9,000, I believe.
Oh, okay. Wow.
If I'm correct.
That's a lot.
Correct me in the chat if I'm wrong, but I think it's 9,000. Let me see. Yeah, as I said earlier, like I had to step out of Black Series after they had Bo-Katan with no ab crunch and single knees. I was like, this is good. I'm done. I'm good now.
Yeah, I guess that's the other thing. They need definitely more range of motion, especially on like lightsaber wielding figures. Like, come on.
Yep.
Give us a force hand.
Yeah, target is
right.
Why do we got to use Marvel hands?
Are like the biggest problem for me. I still haven't given up on Black Series, but articulation cutbacks is awful. I'd be okay with one head, but multiple hands, I 100% for force users and anyone, like someone just brought up too that the Rex figure comes with 2 guns, 2 pistols, and he only has 1 gun holding hand. So it's just like, come on, guys, like really.
Damn.
We got a statement here from a guy named Johnny Woo. They went from repaints to new paint. That reminds me, as we have Boog here as a guest, make sure you follow my ACBA page. I go under Sergeant Bananas. I do some stuff there on and off. Everything. Star Wars, a whole bunch of stuff.
Nothing crazy, right? You know, just some minor
stuff that I come up with real quick, and then hopefully it inspires people to do other shots. That's all I can hope for. I use my little throwaway Kodak camera. I try and make everything tangible. You see them floating in the air. That's just because I dropped them. Like, this comes from skill. You need to know when to click that camera.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Speeds of infinite.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think we're pretty good on that. Hopefully, the stream goes good tomorrow, and they kind of right the ship here a little bit with the Rancor, and they show off some stuff that people are gonna love.
When are they going live? 11 a.m. Eastern time?
I think so. Yeah. And that's the other thing I want to say is, if you do share a lot of the Fallen Fetch views, like don't go blow up the chat on their video. Like that doesn't help anybody. It doesn't
that's the
do
wrong
anything.
thing to do.
Like
you don't see me in there laughing or giving negative comments. It's here on Cheney's show that I do it.
Yeah.
Which I still try and do it respectfully. I'm not. That is a blatant disrespect. Then you're just straight up being a Richard, and you can't. Nobody likes that, dude. Nobody likes that on their own page, their own comment, but everybody has their own views of what they're going to do. I see chat Migos. I'm still going to back in everything. That's cool. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I get it. But when my passion and my love is nothing but Star Wars, that's where my comments come from. Because I'm sorry, where this show specifically is not like any other shows. There's a reason why Boog reposts us, because I'm sorry, I'm saying, I'm being truthful here. We've had everybody else before everybody else does. We have the background stories of why you love this and what you do. We have it from the marketing side, from the passion side, from what it takes to get a business started, to everything. Because there's a lot more than just you walking into a store and buying a figure off the shelf. That isn't what it's about. There's a whole lot more into it. As you grow older and get into this something that you love, you realize there's stories behind all of this. And it's not just somebody working at a job making a decision to do this. It's because they felt something too when they saw that G.I. Joe or Transformers commercial when they were a kid. And now we sit here in this room and we're allowed to be nerds and be proud of it and talk about it on a show. Like, that's where it comes from. You don't like my views or anything? I'm speaking of for other reasons, because I've been doing this forever. I've hustled and slaying out there. It's the goddamn truth that I popped open my trunk and sold figures to Cheney in the back of my trunk. Like, for reals.
No,
like,
it's true.
But you back in the Rancor though, right?
No, I'm not yet. I'm not. I jumped on the Sentinel. That was cool. I did Galactus because it's something I believe.
Oh wow, you really
Rancor. Yeah, Rancor has not done it for me yet, man. They haven't. I haven't seen it throw me over. They haven't given me that. Would it be a nice piece? Yes, but it's exactly like you said earlier. Where are we putting that Sentinel and everything now? That's a very hard thing to do with something this big. It's a reason why it is a HasLab. I am serious.
Did you back the Razor Crest?
Nope.
Really?
I had to make a decision in collecting, and I no longer do 3 3/4 Star Wars. It came to a point of redo. I'm spending thousands on the same figure that I have sitting in totes already. Why? So I stopped that. I then turned on the Black Series because that was supposed to be for collectors. We were supposed to get different heads and hands and everything from that very first wave that came out. That's what set this up. But then it gets disappointing for the way that they have gone. And I'm becoming more, in a collecting sense, a Marvel fan for doing movies, comic books, cartoons, shows, having the correct marketing, having to build a figure, having extras come with yours, and justifying why you're buying a deluxe figure. Does Marvel Legends have repaints and everything too? Yes, it does. But they're also at the same time picking ones that are going up for eBay for like $200 or $150, giving you that chance to get it.
Right.
So not only are they giving you a repaint or re-putting stuff out there, but they're doing it for a reason as well too, that they're actually looking at what's going on out there.
Mm-hmm.
Not just another 7th Luke Skywalker or your 12th Darth Vader. We all do this and love this for a reason. There's a reason why you have your spot and your show, and there's a reason why we're here. And that's what I'm saying is, when you sit and look at it as a whole, there's a lot more than just walking in and picking up that figure, and that's part of my collection. And that's just, oh yeah, I throw it on my wall, or I'm trying to take a photo shoot with it. There's a lot more to the story or background. Every piece that you pick up, there's a reason why you're picking up that piece, or why you want to buy it, or why you want to back it, and that's cool. And what I'm saying here, though, is I'm sorry if you don't like what I'm saying, We're going to keep it real. We're going to keep it truthful. We've been doing this all since we were kids. There's a reason why here we've had everybody on first. There's shows that copy us and have gone out there and do their own same thing. Cool. That's awesome if we're inspiring other people to do stuff too. But remember, this is what we do, and this is where we've been for quite a very long time. And thank you to the Chat Migos and our super chats and everybody sharing and everybody continuing to be here, because this is the family that we have. We're not going to go out there and be fake like, oh, I think you should back the Rancor. No, I'm sorry. They haven't done it for me yet. I'm not going to back you yet. And if there's something that happens, and it will, I'll be the first damn person to tell you, okay, now I'm in, but for what reasons?
All right. So what will it take for you to say, all right, I'm down with the Rancor now? What could be the next tier?
I can tell you it's not going to be a goddamn cardboard box.
No, we already got the cardboard box.
Yeah, you got the cardboard, baby. What's gonna do it?
That's a done deal.
I'm sorry, Ula, the Rancor Keeper. And it's going to have some type of articulation, and it's going to have to be that Ula isn't getting released in a wave 3 waves down.
I like when you said that. That brings up the Toy Farce joke where he said the Rancor Keeper is going to be a stretch goal, but it's going to be a cardboard cutout of the Rancor.
Yeah. You're going to have to give me something that,
love you, Toy Farce.
I'm not going to be able to acquire later down the line. You know what I mean?
I know we were talking about it in the Discord the other day, and we were saying, I think Papa Schmitty was saying that, they need the Rancor Keeper and they need Ula, and that would probably like get everybody in. Everybody would just be like, all right, cool, I'm in now. Like
but I don't want it coming out down the line, because then I don't need to back the Rancor if I'm going to get it 3 waves later.
Right.
That's not cool either.
That's not how they do it over there, though, Ernie. Come on. Now.
Are we going to get the Galactus figures? Are we going to get those down the line? No, you're not.
The next stretch goal is paint.
You're right, Victor.
All right. I'm having too many weird flashbacks of like my drunk uncle telling me everything wrong about the world right now.
Kirkland Fett.
Yeah. So let's talk a little Mezco here, and let's talk
all
about
my
this,
monies.
Let's talk about this cool.
You went on it, Adam?
Yep.
Wow.
Let's talk about this advent calendar here. I'm not going to be as well versed as someone like Fabio, so you're definitely going to want to tune into the ACBA podcast and get his take on it for sure. That man knows his Mezco. But I think I will get through it. Yeah. So Adam, you bought it. What? How do you feel about your purchase?
It was definitely overpriced because it's got a lot of fluff, but we're getting used to this from Mezco. That's what they're doing. There's fluff in too many releases. With that said, I wasn't gonna miss out on a new skull-headed guy that is drunk also. Like, so it's just like you got a drunk and it's like the proper skull, you know, Cheney. It's the one we like, cartoony version of the skull, which is like a far better sculpt. And he's in a reindeer onesie. He's got a big fat gold chain, and he's got a bottle. You know, like it's like that right there. I can't miss that figure. Do I want all these Christmas mezzets? No, of course not. I have no desire whatsoever. The other stuff that's packed in, there's some decent stuff like the coins and then the tactical vest and stuff. Like there's like some decent stuff in there that I might use when I'm playing dress up with my dolls, because these most certainly are dolls.
For sure.
I'm into it, but yes, too expensive. But it was free shipping, at least for me. So it's like it was probably like double the price that it should have been, because like this should have been $80. It was like 160 with tax. So I would have preferred it to be half the price. With that said, I bought it anyway because I'm a sucker.
Yeah, this was super overpriced, but I think I got it too. But yeah, I'm
look at that figure.
I really just wanted the reindeer onesie thing.
Yeah.
That's
I want
dope.
to take that off and have some fun with it.
Yeah. That's obviously the coolest part of the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Are you not keeping your blue head?
No, you got to keep the blue head.
That blue skull head.
Yeah, the blue skull head for sure. Yeah. I was thinking about just keeping what I want and like selling off the rest, I guess, or trading it or some shit. I actually haven't done an actual straight up trade in a very long time.
Let me know what you want to trade for that blue skull head.
But yeah, I really just want the onesie, honestly.
Nothing's in there.
The bottom.
Do they the Mezits and the grub that are in there, they've got Christmas stuff on them? Do you guys like I actually have not had a chance to look at these pictures very closely. I ordered this thing and then like I haven't really looked at it.
You're disgusted with yourself.
Yeah, pretty much. But like is like the Christmas stuff, like the hats and stuff, do you think those are removable? Like can I take those off and put them on other figures? Because that's suddenly worth it slightly more.
Somehow that I kind of doubt that for the Mezit. I don't know.
Yeah. It would be cool. Like I know some guys in the Discord were saying that if there was a lot more 1/12 accessories instead of the Mezits and
right,
grub,
it would
and
be.
even if like they were Christmas themed, it's still like that's fun. Like we all have action figures on display. I have a ton of Santa hats that I bought off Amazon years ago, where I put little Santa hats on my figures around Christmas time anyway. So it's like Christmas stuff, like I could like that could make me happy. But yeah more Mezits now. And I don't need that head, that Gomez head too. I'm like, are you kidding? Another Gomez head? I don't even use the Gomez heads on any of my figures anyway.
Yeah.
I'll take all the head from you. Remember, Adam?
I'll give you know, I always give you head.
I know. That would be great.
What
I need them for my ninjas.
is that the Gordon vest originally?
Maybe.
Just turned into camo?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I thought it was new.
Oh, I don't know.
The reason that I saw that this was a good set,
it might be the same. They had one in the cut and sew pack, and I think that I didn't get Gordon because I'm a dummy.
Oh no.
But I think that it's the same one as the cut and sew pack, but I could be wrong.
Oh.
Okay. Fabio down there somewhere. He's supposed to be able to tell us.
Mm-hmm. Laser Pants says the Mezit hats fit on a skull head.
Really?
Laser bands. You know, wait, who do you know? I like that. That's good. That's good news. I'm down if that's the case.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, if those come off, then that's pretty lit.
Oh, Fabio for the win.
There he is.
Fabio, it's the cut and stitch vest. And
he has tons of Mezco knowledge, but he also has beautiful, beautiful hair.
Yes, beautiful long hair. Yes. My wife kept saying, she's like, did he not cut it since the last designer cut him? All probably not. I mean, it's been like almost 2 years. So yeah, I mean, it kind of makes sense. So all right. And then you weren't interested in the set here, Ernie?
No, unfortunately, I still just have my Mezco Ninja, my Mezco Popeye and Bluto, and that's it. It is awesome. I mean, if I had the extra cash, I would have, because I want that blue skull head for my second Ninja. The roach heads that Adam gives me, I throw also on the Ninjas. So that's all I have are just Ninjas, of course. Okay. I'm still not on that Mezco train, but this is cool when they do this. Mm-hmm. And I do try and look at the justifiable reason. I thought the vest was new, but as Fabio said, it's not. It's the belt that was new, because I'm looking at that. I missed what? Didn't they just have a pack of skull? Adam, you need to let me know when those skull heads come out.
I have that pack. I can give you some out of my pack if you show up. If you don't show up, I'm going to give them to Cheney.
Yes, I'll take them then.
No, so Mezco's cool with some of their repaint stuff that they come out with, and they're gimmicking it with the advent calendar. That's awesome. Mm-hmm. Are you going to truly live by it and open up on the certain days, Adam, and post them up for us?
I'm going to open it up right away. Are you kidding me?
Oh no.
Are you, Boog? Are you going to open up on the certain days, or are you just that's it?
Definitely not.
Yeah,
Ah.
you'll end up being pissed like 10 out of the 12 days. Garbage you open.
Because dude, there's a lot of people who do like the Mezzits though. Come on.
Are there?
Yeah, Butter Baron
Name
loves them.
one.
Yes,
Name-
Butter Baron does love them.
Butter Baron loves them.
Yep.
Yeah, he's the only one.
Mm-hmm. All right. let's talk about
Speaking
this.
of rich people.
Yeah, let's talk about this turtle van here. What are your guys' thoughts on this thing? We'll start off with you, Boog.
I think this is super overpriced. But again, I guess Super 7 just puts their stuff out at a higher price point. I'm not collecting like any turtle stuff right now, so it's an easy pass for me.
Oh,
And
nice.
I think that you could get something similar for like a fraction of the cost that's already been out there, right? Didn't they just do one of these vans from some other company recently?
There was photos of a third party one
party,
that went
yeah.
up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was significantly cheaper, and there's been lots of rumors and lots of talk of NECA doing one as well. So I would assume that is likely going to be at a cheaper price point as well.
For sure, and it'll probably be.
See if something gets revealed this weekend.
You said what?
See if something gets revealed this weekend.
I wouldn't be surprised. That'd be
correct, right? Because we had all thought that this was coming from NECA. When I saw the very first tease, I thought it was a NECA tease, going along with everything that they've been doing, like the 31 days. Like, okay, let's just roll into Turtles. But then this was a Super 7 one, and yeah, then somebody threw out a cheaper one. If you do want to know what that is, that's Show Z Store, and it's a third party one that's coming out. I don't know. I do like, because this was mine on the Rancor issue, Boog. So you're saying that you feel that this isn't worth it. What do you feel that this should be price pointed at?
This is probably around $225 range or something like that. I think is more reasonable. I mean, they could have like went with the same business model that these HasLabs was going, and they could have went $350. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think this is like $225, $250 or something like that. If that, it's only the vehicle, right? Turtles is all sold separately, right?
Yeah,
that's how I perceived it.
It comes with the accessories that are shown. Where were they? Right here.
Okay.
So it comes with this stuff, and then all the little doodads and whatnot on it, and fully painted, etc., etc.
Well, those shots with the turtles there, that did look really, really cool.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if any other company
it's almost like if I took them. It's weird.
If any other company comes out with a turtle van now, they're gonna totally cut Super 7's throats. Nobody's gonna go out for this.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so a couple questions for Boog. Are you a turtle collector?
Nope.
No, you're not. Okay. Did you
not
back
anymore?
the...
Not anymore. Again, as a kid, that was one of my favorite lines. Actually, I had every last one of them. But
did you back the Thundercats one?
Nope.
So this is one that you're gonna pass on.
Yeah, for sure. I don't think I can mess with this. It wouldn't make any sense, because you're not gonna have the van without the turtles.
Right,
so.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Adam, are you backing it?
No, I think this looks good. I do think that the price is too high. The price puts me out no matter what. But my big thing is space. Space is at a premium right now. There's so much good stuff coming out. I have Cheney and I talk about it all the time. I have literally piles of action figures next to me on the ground here. I need to unload some stuff to make room for all the stuff that I am still buying.
Right.
So a big ticket item like the turtle van, I don't know where I would put it. I don't know what I would do. It's cool, but the price and then just the size.
Yeah, I'm right with you. I'm right there with you. Like, I don't have anywhere to put that in here. Like, there's so much stuff that I like that I buy, and like, moving forward, I really need to start streamlining the collection.
Yep.
Because there's so much stuff, and I've been going with a shotgun approach for far too long now that I need to just start to like cut some
Sniper.
things. Yeah, and need to streamline a lot of stuff and just focus on, a few lines. And I know you've always been pretty good at that, Boog. Like, you stick to like what you collect, and that's about it. There's like
I try.
you'll check something out that someone has, and you're like, yeah, no, that's cool. I can't.
I'm starting to think about more again, because in my next life, I'm gonna have my whole like studio set up where I could, have my display area and my review station and all of that stuff. So I'm thinking about that particular room and like permanent displays and stuff that I really want to actually just have on display and just have as part of the collection and stuff like that. So I'm not like, so I'm really prioritizing for that, like, so it's got to be something that is near and dear to my heart, or some like ability to like complete a team or something like that in figure form for me to really like go out for certain stuff, especially some of those big ticket items like a turtle van right now. Like, yeah. I still have the freaking DC Collectibles Batwing that I never took out of the package. That's behind this chair right here right now. You know what I'm saying? So, but again, I'm thinking about future permanent displays that I want to just have up in my toy room, basically. So, yeah, I don't know. No turtles for me.
Gotcha.
Cheney, are you backing it?
No. Unfortunately, I'm not. I just said I'm moving forward. I'm going to try and streamline some stuff. Like I just don't have the real estate for it. It looks cool, but I'm priced out on it too. Like I can't do 500 for that thing, man. It's just not
right.
I can't. It looks cool. It really does, but
you got to stay positive. And in an effort to stay positive, I know Dario is backing it.
He is.
He's doing it through Sideshow Collectibles, because Sideshow does a payment plan.
Oh, okay. All right.
If you are interested, it is a good-looking van, and Sideshow
and we know Johnny is.
Oh, speaking of which, didn't Mezco just implement something where you could do like a payment plan?
I thought I saw that in an email. Through the PayPal payments.
I didn't really read it because I never paid through PayPal, so I was just like,
me too. Yeah.
And Johnny's going to back in everything. Chat Migos, what are you doing? Is this something you're excited for and going to back? And this is exactly what we get into of this just all depends on your preference of what you collect. Like we know Dario and Johnny are definitely doing it. And Dario found out a way because they're a fan of turtles. So Chat Migos, is this something that you're looking forward to, or are you going to back off and wait for it? And Adam, I know it is about the size of it, but that really doesn't matter. Sometimes you can still get the smaller one and it does the same thing. And that's okay. That's on shelves right now. There's plenty of smaller ones out there. It doesn't have to be about the bigness of it.
Thank you.
Thank you. I want to make sure you know that because
confidence boosting.
I mean, like
exactly.
Good job.
Right. Yeah. Nobody's gonna walk in your collection and see the big turtle van there and be like, "Oh, wow, look at that!"
Is that why you gave up on the 3 3/4 inch Star Wars?
No, it's because I used all that I could of it. I had no more use for it, and I decided myself to go to 6. But you know what? If it still looks good, I'll pick up that 3 3/4. Yeah, makes sense. I will. I'm just saying, there's other options than a big one out there. There is. Walmart has it right now, right? And it's okay if it's Walmart too. It doesn't have to be bougie.
And they sell large scale versions of things.
See, and I don't have to. Just because it's Super 7 doesn't mean that it's okay that you still have the Playmates one. That's all right. And you got it for a great value. That's okay too. Just want to make sure.
Oh my god!
That everybody knows that. I do.
Oh,
that was all. Go on.
Okay. Lastly, let's talk about these Mythic Legions.
Because all the Chat Migos want to hear about that.
These things look rad, man. They got wizards now.
Yeah,
So,
these look amazing, bro.
Yeah.
do you have Mythic Legions, Boog?
I only have a few. I have some of the little goblin dudes in the armor. Were they goblins? They were labeled as goblins, right?
Goblins. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
What is your number one thing that you collect right now? Is
Uh,
it Mezco stuff? Is it what is it?
yeah. My number one line is definitely Marvel Legends. That's the I guess that's the line that I have the most figures from for sure. But I think the SHF DBZ line is probably one of the best toy lines out there. Um,
Mhm.
and
Did you
I collect all of that stuff.
did you pick this one up?
I did not get her though. No,
Dude, this figure,
it's
I'm
nice. Huh?
telling you,
Yeah,
it's one of the best figure arts figures ever.
yeah. It
Like
looks
it's up there.
true.
The
It looks great.
articulation is killer on this
Yeah,
thing, and it shouldn't be. It is like I was talking to Chamba, and we were saying like this thing shouldn't be as good as it is because it's like a C-list character. Like
hmm
there's no reason for them to put all of that engineering and articulation in there, and it blew me away. Like I went to like open it up, and I was like, "Holy cow, this thing is amazing!" Like what they're doing over there, Figure Arts Dragon Ball is just amazing right now.
yeah.
They're killing it.
They are killing it. The figures look so good, and
Yeah,
they're
But
really nicely articulated. Yeah, they look
on
very
the other end, though, these are
good.
from Horsemen, the Mythic Legion ones, and they do have good articulation too. And you drop a huge wave like this, where every character is cool. Like, how many Chatmigos are all in on this wave? And then,
oh,
like,
the
if you only
Chatmigos
have
go
a
hard
few,
with these.
though, Boog, are you picking certain ones up from this one? I know that while I was gone and this dropped, I saw nothing but horse pictures. Like everybody's horse crazy right now.
Yeah, that the brown sort of like regular horse is
hmm
really good, man. It's a great upgrade from everybody using the old kind of Toy Biz Lord of the Rings horses. So yeah, that is one I would definitely recommend. But yeah, that's all I have from Mythic Legions is the horse and those goblins. I did want to get some of those like bigger figures, like the rock troll and the like whatever those big dudes were.
They're nice.
I just saw somebody with a custom head for the big troll dude. I guess that they got at DesignerCon though. Damn, I gotta find that picture. I forgot who that was. It looked so cool.
You have to send it to me when you find it because
Yeah,
I
I
want
gotta
to see
find
it.
that.
There's
I think it was a head
the
for an
Instagram
exercise.
account Art of Seba Doom does a lot of custom stuff. They were at the Legion Con, I believe,
Oh.
and like there was a bunch of stuff shown off there. But yeah, Mythic Legions, I dabble in Mythic Legions. I don't go all in just because I don't have enough money or space. But this stuff is looking great. I'm super excited about the Undead Horse. And the Undead Horse, the reason I'm excited for it, and I'm about to give like people are going to end up buying this thing, is because everyone slept on the Mezco Conan figure, but Death Dealer is coming up. Like he's coming out soon.
Ooh.
And Death Dealer on that Undead Horse
Yeah, that would
is
look nice.
gonna look dope.
Yeah.
Like
That's exactly what I was telling you, Adam. That's exactly what I was telling you.
And I'm actually really excited. Like this is weird because like I bet we didn't even post the pictures of it, but they're also doing a hands pack because they have like all these like magic users, like sorcerers, magicians, and everything. And there's a hands pack with some really expressive hands. And like Boog and I were talking about just earlier, hands are important to me. Like that's one of the things that takes me out of pictures so fast is when you see guys with their C grip hands like in a picture, and it's just like you don't look real anymore.
Right.
Like,
Exactly.
alternate hands, huge. And the Four Horsemen did a great job sculpting some, like, I call them, like, I always refer to them at work as Force lightning hands. You know, it's like they've got expression and they're gnarly and they, you know, like they look cool and they have some really great hands in there. And I plan on just I don't have a specific use for them yet, but I'm like, oh, I can always use more hands. I'll find, you know, I'll put them on the Fight for Glory gladiators or something, you know, like I'll find a place for them.
Yeah, these this new wave looks great. This Mythic Legions wave. again, it's a lot of the like bigger figures that they're doing that I would probably pick up. You know, I wouldn't go all in on every wave that they're doing, but some of the bigger figures I would definitely pick them up. Or I am going to, for sure.
Yeah, a lot of the chat migos are fully into this. I know 1/6 shooter likes some 78 points of articulation. Now that this is, I mean, you're gonna have to make some dios to go along with this.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
look
know
at how that
that,
shot looks, just what that is.
Yeah, it's like 1/6 shooter takes promotional shots for them.
Yeah, he took these shots.
Weird, right?
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. Wait,
Yeah.
are you 1/6 shooter too?
No. That's a friend in the same region. He inspires me to switch up some of my shots though. So I mean,
Dude,
to see stuff like that, it's really cool.
That famine horse and the wizards, man, they're calling my name. I don't know why. They look so bad.
Some of the stuff that was shown on at Legion Con, dude, Legion Con was straight up a movie. You know what I'm saying? I don't know that,
but okay.
That's what
I don't
NYC. That's what
understand
NYC.
that means.
NYC Figure Fanatic said it. I don't know. My cousin drops that line at all the stuff that he DJs, and I'm like, was it a Star Wars movie? Indiana Jones? Like, what's going on? Should I walk in with a beret or not? You know, I don't know.
Oh wow, they're doing some. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. No. There's all kinds of stuff dropping right now. It's all
Yeah.
over
Much
the
love
place.
to 1/6 shooter.
Yes.
For shooting these up. Please be sure you follow. This was great. A lot of people are on board for this for all different reasons. Even if you don't collect these or anything, to have such a wide variety of figures that you can choose from to use for all sorts of displays is a very cool thing. So this is an awesome set.
Nice. All right. I think that about wraps it up. Is there anything you wanted to touch on, Adam, before we head out?
I know you've been kind of looking at it distractingly, like on your phone, but like the SHF cell that just like they just showed off it's the first form.
Yeah, they showed that before.
Yeah, they had showed it at New York Comic Con, but I think this is a more like close to final production version here. I don't know how. I don't know. I feel like the one that they showed at the con was still like not completely there yet.
Did they show, like, I obviously missed New York Comic Con news then. Did they show Dr. Jiro?
No,
they didn't.
No.
They showed him.
Yeah.
It's like God, this is some good stuff to talk about, guys.
Yeah.
What's the Star Wars stuff?
Luke Skywalker
looks kind of sus, bro.
He looks like they were going for the CG version.
Yeah, somebody else said that.
Really? He doesn't look good? You can never get Mark Hamill's face right, man.
No, you got to show that, Luke.
Yeah.
Nobody's been able to do it yet.
Does anyone know where it's at?
Is it that bad, Boog?
I've only seen it in the Discord.
I'm not even going to say what it looks like to me.
You have to wait till we're offline.
Yeah.
Okay.
Janie, if I just message it to you, can you pull it up?
Everybody's checking this out, and you are looking for that picture and everything.
Okay.
Going a little off a subject, but trying to bring it home to the same subject. Boog, were you excited about the new Spider-Man trailer?
Oh, yeah.
Or Chat Migos?
For sure. Yeah, I haven't actually been that excited about a trailer for a little while, actually. I didn't like totally geek out, but it's a lot of potential there for and because the trailer was so robust, I'm thinking that it's like a lot of surprises still in store for us. So I'm excited about that,
Yeah, I think that in our world, like, it just gives us a chance to get those old figures who we had a long time ago that didn't come out so great. But I mean, as Adam says, if we get a Venom figure from the Sonyverse and they're bringing these into this one, there may be a good chance that we could get, our Doc Ock or a Green Goblin in this form for MCU figures. We
getting the Spider-Man at the very least from every damn line. So that's going to be crazy. What a time to be alive to have.
Correct. Right. And to get it in our Marvel Legends right now, as we say that they're killing it, I can only imagine, like, dude, give me that Build-A-Figure or whatever. Adam, go ahead and answer your phone. Tell them I'm not going to ask you anything. They can calm down. Stop texting you. You just keep looking down. Okay, thank you. So I think that that's way awesome. As I see that trailer and I get excited for a movie, I go into the toy world aspect of it, and I think of what could come out of it, of what we could actually get, which would be great.
Yeah.
I mean, we all speculate on other people showing up in it. Oh my god.
Yeah.
What is that, dude?
What's that
I
look
could
like?
hear the record scratch as soon as Ernie saw it.
What's that look like?
Oh, I don't. Church lady? I don't even know. Like,
Looks
that
like a
is
lady, man.
Church lady.
It
You
does.
can't say that, Boog. You can't say that.
It's a
Man, that,
Luke looks like a usher in the church right now. Yeah, like a
yes. I don't. Why can we never get Hamill's face right? I don't get it. Nobody can.
It's wild because
Just give it a Sebastian Stan head and we'll be fine.
the buck and everything, the whole like sculpt and everything looks pretty nice.
Oh, it really does.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you want to talk about Star Wars figures and going into what's great, it's figure art Star Wars figures are cool, but then you got to go to a figure arts scale, and you're moving away from Black Series. Not only that, then you're on the expensive end, and you're picking and choosing of what you can get. And then sometimes if they have a really cool figure, then it's an exclusive. So that's way hard all the way around. But damn, that sucks. That really does.
Well, at least his hair doesn't look like super golden like they were doing for a long time.
That was so weird. That was such a strange.
I hated that. I had to ask Beardy to repaint all of my SHF Star Wars hair.
Really? Did you really?
I did. I had to repaint all of them because it was awful. I couldn't stand it.
Okay, so I saw Cap Lives earlier was saying, he collects the Black Series stuff. Do you collect SHF stuff too on that end?
Yeah, I stopped collecting SHF Star Wars stuff. I told myself I was done with that. And if I did want something in particular, I would just get it through Black Series because chances are you'll get almost everything through Black Series at some point. SHF is going to be real limited in what they put out,
Mm-hmm.
But just going back to like trying to complete teams and just stuff that I really, really care about. I am trying to complete the Bad Batch on Star Wars. I did watch that show, but again, I didn't get deep into all of the previous animated shows before that. But I just think that I think those figures are really unique in the Black Series line, especially the head sculpts. So
correct.
So yeah, I wanted to get that whole team. So now I'm just waiting for the last dude, Echo.
Yeah, and which they are releasing, and then you have the Walmart exclusive of Sniper right now too. So
you know what? You know what's wild though about the Echo figure? I feel like his head sculpt looks kind of different from the other ones though. I feel like I don't know. I don't feel like they kind of nailed the look of the show with the Echo.
From the show?
Figure. Yeah, he looks a little like.
God damn it! You have one, Adam? I need one.
I think I got mine right here, but he looks a little more like in tune with some of the like movie stuff as opposed to how the head sculpts look for the animated show figures on the other ones. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is nice though that you can have that. I just hate the widespread release of it, or that they made what's his name, a deluxe figure just because he was bigger. Like stuff like that kind of sucks because Wrecker.
Really?
I still haven't got Wrecker.
I got him.
Yeah, Wrecker's like at a $30 price point.
Oh, really? Yeah, he's a super nice figure though. I was like,
it is, but it sucks when you have something big like that and they consider it deluxe just because he's beefier. Like, you know, I remember back in the day, I didn't have to pay extra for my Efont Man, and that thing was heavy as hell. It's probably still heavier than the Hydra Stomper. Like, I don't know how that thing did not fall out of plastic on the pegs. That was such a big, wonky, heavy figure. So, you know, like that. But so with this new release of the Spider-Man trailer and everything like that, and your speculation of what's to come or what's going to happen, what would you like to see Marvel Legends make a figure of from this movie?
Well, like we just said, we definitely got to get all three Spider dudes. So we got to get a new. We already got two new Tom Holland Spider-Mans in the Marvel Legends line. So we got to get Toby and Andrew Garfield. Basically, I definitely need to see that. It would be really cool to have each of those guys look good together aesthetically, all from the same line. So that would be dope. I'm trying to think what they could do as a Build-A-Figure if they do another sort of like half movie, half comic based line. If they would do something from the movie, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of stuff we still haven't seen. We're gonna get
That's what I feel too.
Vulture that they upgraded in terms of the more.
Where I hope we finally get the Keaton head though.
Yeah,
in this next wave if they release them.
Yeah, that would be good.
If Vulture is wearing that same costume in the new movie, I'm going to go out and buy the upgraded Vulture.
Yeah. I thought about that too. I'm like, all right, if we see him, yeah.
The only reason I bought it this weekend, I saw it on the shelf, and for exactly that reason, because I hope that they release a Keaton head that I can throw on that new deluxe version that has the wings that was the Build-A-Figure. But I hope that the Build-A-Figure, I hope we get a full movie wave. I hope it's not mixed. But I don't want another Sandman figure just made out of a figure that looks like sculpted sand. Or the way that they did that Molten one, that Molten Build-A-Figure, whatever that was from the last movie. To me, that was a strikeout. That you shouldn't have did that. Like
one of the worst Build-A-Figures.
Yeah, give us something else. Like I get it. Okay, you were cross-referencing from the movie, but don't do that. Go ahead and give us another Sandman, if not the new retro Buck, but maybe that bigger, older one with the actor's head on it. Like, to me, that would be a cool Build-A-Figure. But where I think that they're going with this movie is I think they're taking a different road. We haven't got our Spider-Mans in this MCU backstory. And rewatching after this trailer, I went back and I watched the Garfield one and the Toby one. And those come off of being vengeful. How Doctor Strange said we need to kill them and get them out. And our Spider-Man was like, no, I'm not going to kill somebody. We don't know what happened to his Uncle Ben. So I don't think he has that vengefulness in him. And that's the reason why they come back here. And Garfield never got his third movie. I kind of feel they're going to give us our Tom Holland to go in the MCU. And I think Sony is now going to give us our third movie, saying that there's this multiverse of Spider-Mans and be able to do a whole nother movie with that. But where that comes from in our world, I hope that then Marvel Legends is able to lock on to those Sony figures like they did Venom and go ahead and give us, if they're going to do a new Toby movie or a Garfield movie, figures from that. That would be great. But that's my theory crafting on far as what's going to go on in this movie is that we're going to get Sony-verse people. They're going to go ahead and let us keep Holland now in the MCU, and they're going to continue on with their own Spider-Man world with their properties that they have. Because now it's official, it counts. We have a multiverse. Even Venom can go on, and they're going to be able to pick and choose. And I actually think maybe Venom's going to come into the Garfield one because we've already had Venom in the Toby one.
Right.
That maybe that's our third movie. And they can do whatever the heck they want. And it's a win-win for everybody. As long as we can get toys out of it, that would be great. And yeah, Venom.
That's going to happen 1,000%, no matter what. So yeah, it's happening.
Yeah.
Venom and Boba.
Oh man.
Boba Fett and Venom. Look at it. Isn't that just beautiful?
I love Boog's reaction. Oh man.
I couldn't have done a more perfect timed name change. There you go.
That was great.
Venom Fett.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with Venom Fett. Look at that.
Venom.
Bring that into the MCU and I'm sold.
All right. Ernie with his Kirkland theories.
Yep.
Hey, does that not sound good? I mean,
I started dozing off.
Whatever, because you can't say anything. So that's fine. And if we do get that big old Sandman figure that you made, I'm sorry. I don't want a big old Sandman figure. But Adam's going to be like, I made it. I'm sorry. I don't want it. Yeah. But I'm psyched for this movie, man. It's going to be exciting because of how I'm thinking toy-wise. of what we can get. I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. So to finally get this, like I'm just already thinking toys and where we can go with this.
All right. Well, we are about out of time. I'm sure Boog would like to go to sleep since it's very late where he is right now.
Yeah, it's a little late over here, but I'm a night owl. I'll probably be up taking pictures anyway. But
There you
yeah.
go.
Maybe not. Not at 1 a.m. I'm lying.
All right. Well, thank you again so much for hopping on with us, man. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you guys having me. Got to get you guys over on our show.
Yeah.
I had also announced that I'm gonna be doing a new show on my channel called Table for Two, where I'm gonna just go one-on-one with some people in the community and stuff. So definitely got to get each of you on for a one-on-one sit down and get to pick your brain a little bit and talk about stuff.
That's
kind of
awesome.
outside of collecting, just get to know some of the people in the community too. Obviously, it'll be collector centric, but I'm looking forward to getting some people on, getting everybody on. So chop
Awesome.
it up, each of you one at a time, get you on the couch.
Yeah.
Pick your
That
brain
sounds-
for an
That
hour.
sounds cool, man.
Yeah,
That
man.
sounds way cool.
Yeah.
The Wrestling Hound wants us to do a crossover podcast.
Yeah, let's do it.
That's it. Comic
Yeah.
book style.
Yeah, we could do that. We can
Hell
make that
yeah.
happen.
A big event.
Yeah. It'd be a lot of people, but I'm down. That'd be
Yeah,
cool.
hell yeah.
Heck yeah. All right. Well, where can we keep up with the one and only Boog Nice?
Well, you can follow me on Instagram at Boog_ACBA. And I would love for everybody to come out and join our groups, plural, on Facebook. There's the Articulated Comic Book Art Group. There is Plastic and Paint. There is Dio Structure. And there is The Grind. And you could be in all of these groups to help you become a better display artist, a better diorama builder, or just kind of shoot the shit with some people that are like-minded and into the same stuff that you are in. I cursed like 10 times. I'm sorry.
You're up to 23.
It's great because it makes me look really good. I'm usually the bad guy.
Oh, man. But yeah, hopefully we could bleep those out. It wasn't too many. I didn't drop like too many crazy.
Yeah, the beginning was a little rough. I'll have fun with that later.
All right.
It's all good.
No doubt. But thank you, man. Thanks for having me, guys. And like I said, I definitely want to get you guys on my channel one at a time very soon.
Okay, cool.
All right.
And then your guys' Discord also pops off 24/7.
Yeah, there's the ACBA Discord, and definitely you should come check out the ACBA podcast too on my channel every Saturday night. We not as prompt as you guys all the time, but but we get in there between
and cheesy
and 9 o'clock or something like that. But yeah, Saturday nights on my channel, and the Discord. Find the ACBA Discord; it's always popping. And
the Full House intro is my favorite.
Yes,
Yeah.
I love that. P is the band.
That's my
Shout out
favorite.
to my podcast mate Pancheezy and the producer extraordinaire, always hooking us up with great intros, great everything, man. P is the
Man,
man.
yeah, he is super talented.
Hell
Yes. All right.
yeah. All right.
And Adam, where can we find you, sir?
I'm playing with myself everywhere that I can get away with it.
All right. And Ernie?
Right here, guys, every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Once again, Boog, thank you very much. It's been great to have you here. We missed the cons, being able to rap with you and sit with you. The original, one of the best here. So, guys, make sure you're following. They put it up, and it's Saturday nights on his YouTube channel. It's one of the OG shows that exists, and so you got to go check it out. They get into everything. He has great co-hosts and like that. Learn more about ACBA, like he said, and follow it along and like that. And then once you do that, be sure and check us out. Tell your friends we're the Toy Migos. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up. You may agree with us. You may disagree, but we're all the same. We're all collectors. We're all nerds. in the same life, being able to love what we do and being happy that we're living in it now. And it doesn't matter what side you pick or what views you have, because it's okay. That's all right. That's what we're here for, and that's what we do. We try and keep you up to date with all the info, and you can follow us on all our social medias from Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. But if you want to go on with the Toy Talk 24/7 in all channels, or you need to get a hold of me and not send me a bad DM, but some love, I have my own page in there too, because I don't understand it all. But there's this Discord thing where it goes off 24/7, or you could do live toy chats with Cheney all the time on his way to work, or everybody else, and I didn't even know the microphone's on, and they can really hear everything that you say when you do go in there.
Mike, huh?
Yeah, I got to learn how to mute that, because woo. All right. So we do appreciate everybody for joining us tonight, and all we can ask is just subscribe, share, tell your friends, and we'll be here every Thursday night at 8 p.m. And then join on one of our breakoff shows that is continue on, and that's Chat Migos Assemble every Tuesday night at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time with great Chat Migos and Chat Migos guests, which they get into extra toy talk. It was really great to have Boog on tonight, because we got back to the toy talk of it all. We really haven't done this in a long time, and it was great. I'm sorry that I drink Kirkland products, but if they're going to pay me, I'll put it up, and I'll continue to promote whatever you want. You want me to rip open a toy live on stage? Send it to me. I'll rip it right open.
Send it to me. It will not be one of my own. Look at that.
Yeah. It won't be mine, but I'll open it.
I like that you said live on stage too.
This
Now
is a
we're
stage.
stage
It's
production.
gonna be live on stage.
I perform nightly on Thursday
I wanted
nights.
to do this real quick before we left, Ernie, just for you.
Ooh.
Okay.
No, you're not, dude. Are you serious?
I don't know what I'm gonna do with mine.
No.
Really? Really?
Oh,
I still only have one, dude.
I only have one of that
but I-
too.
Yeah,
I
and
saved-
Zartan.
I saved it just for you to open this week. I wanted you to see me open it.
If you thought Boog was bad, here go all the bleeps. That's a
Wow.
retro exclusive. Yeah. Oh, Cheney, you're so cool. Look at you. Yeah, we just got more followers because you ripped open an exclusive. God, that sucks. Why? There's pieces in that plastic. Now, what are you going to do with those pieces? You're going to lose them. Oh, God.
I'll find them back there somewhere.
That's a huge
I
figure.
can't wait till they do a straight up comic Venom on that buck, man.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Oh, this is nice,
I
actually.
got to
that's
try and
like-
find an extra
Look,
one.
like
first.
that's the exact reason why I haven't been able to bring myself to open up this one.
Right,
I
yeah.
was limited to
Not
one.
necessary, yeah.
Carded. I'm like, crap. But me
Hascon
being patient
exclusive.
is like another thing too.
Yeah.
Like, it's like I'm torn.
I've seen so many, again, I've seen so many pictures of the figure, out of the package and posed up and stuff. I'm like, damn, that's a nice figure. But
It is.
Yeah.
do I?
Are you okay with the cell shade?
I mean, do I need this? Not necessarily, especially not with not having a bunch of other stuff that is cell shaded like this. So I don't even have this figure yet. But if I do get him, I don't think I'm going to open it.
Well, thank
Team
you,
Boog.
Boog. That's awesome.
Boog.
Good
Yeah.
job.
I had to do it for Ernie.
Keeping it,
I
Ernie.
promised everyone last week. And plus
Really?
I've been-
Oh, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Great.
And
Dude,
plus
it
I've
is an
been-
exclusive. It
The
came
people
in its
that are-
own box. Oh, man.
The people that are really brave opened that and then it got painted over or acetoned off the cell shading, and I'm like,
Yeah.
that's the
Yeah,
one
you're
that they're going to
crazy.
release eventually, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
point?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's insane, though, but okay,
All right.
whatever. At least you
Well-
didn't burn it on fire this time.
That's true. I didn't light the package on fire. That's very true. Maybe next time.
I
But
still only have one.
with that being said, everyone, thank you so much. As always, I am Cheney 180.
I'm the fallen Fett. Love me or hate me, I love you more.
I'm playing with myself.
And I am Boog Nice.
And remember, guys, they're not dolls.
Plus Ultra.
I won't drink next.